homesteaders, my phone is precariously balanced, so if it falls, I'll pick it up. I'm sorry. I am going to be making a chicken tortilla soup today. It is delicious. It's easy. It's in the InstaPot. It doesn't heat your kitchen up because it's really hot and I don't like my kitchen being heated up, but I still want to serve a really good meal for my family. I'm using some of the chicken that I canned last October because I need to start rotating things. So meat is good. I mean, 1 to 2 years easily. They say up to 5, possibly 8. I still like to rotate it and use my meats just because I would rather go ahead and use them 6 months down the road than let them go bad, and they are still expensive now anyway, so I'm saving a little bit of money. So let me show you my chicken tortilla soup and the InstaPot recipe, and let's get going. So pretty much I get real, I don't measure a whole lot, but about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter in the bottom of your InstaPot, and turn that on your saute. Okay, you can leave your lid off for this. And you're gonna need a bag of onions. I don't really like chopping onions if I can get away with it, so I buy the pre-chopped onions. Publix and Walmart have them. I have not seen them in Food Lion. I have seen them in Harris Teeter, so like whatever. But get you a bag of chopped onions, and that is about the equivalent of, and maybe 2 onions, and this recipe only calls for 1. So I just use half the bag and save the other half for another time. And see, this is already melting my butter down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pour half the bag in. There's a little bit of skin.
Mommy,
onion skin.
I see the onion skin.
Yeah, there's onion in there, huh?
Ooh, and butter.
Because I don't want it to fall out. So I'm gonna stick my onions in there, my trusty minced garlic. You know I love this stuff. I use it for everything.
And hey, Mommy,
Although I'm actually growing
garlic.
I know, I'm growing garlic this year. So hopefully I'll be having my own minced garlic. I add 2 tablespoons of garlic. I put your passy away where it's safe. You made it tonight before you want to come and help me make this? Yeah? Okay, so the butter is already melting down a little bit, but of course the onions are really cold, so move them away from the butter.
Yuck.
You smell the garlic? It does, it stinks, doesn't it? It smells good once it starts cooking. So I am going to skip ahead in the video. All right. So I'm going to show you what we've got in the pot. It's sizzling really good right now. It smells very fragrant. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that sizzle, and you're looking for the fragrant smell of the mixture of the onions and the garlic. So this has taken all of 3 minutes to get to this point. So not bad. On par for a 20-minute meal without heating the whole kitchen up. It's all condensed in this one area, and that's what I love in the summertime. So now that it's gotten there, a little bit of all-purpose flour. You can skip this step if you want to, but I do this one in mine. I'm just going to add 3 little tablespoon-ishes, sort of. I need to stir this in real quick, honey, because I don't want it to start burning down. It just thickens up that butter. Mix a little bit. I hear it sizzling in there. So it just adds a little bit more thickness to the mixture. Yeah, the boys left. So let me show you what I got. Boop. So it's just a little bit thicker, not quite as translucent as it was before. Now on saute, this will burn fast. Ooh, you fogged up. Camera got all steamed. So I need to go ahead and add my other stuff. So I add chicken broth. This is going to be the equivalent of about 3 cans of chicken broth that I'm going to add. I didn't have much left in that one.
By the way, the boys wet.
You're going to see my kids a lot more in videos. This fly, now that summer is here, So I'm gonna add just a little bit more chicken broth.
This
Because that was the equivalent of about 1 can. Go ahead and put that in. I know this fly, it smells all the food.
Let me stir.
We're gonna be complaining about flies for the rest of the summer.
Can I pour?
Oh, I got enough. You wanna stir?
Yeah.
Can you stir for me? Thank you. Still on saute. Okay, we're still on saute in here. Let me throw this one.
We don't want to get burned by it.
No, we don't, do we? Be very careful not to get burned by it. All right.
It smells
There is
good.
no particular order to adding these things. Literally, I'm just kind of throwing them in as I see fit. So,
Yeah.
next I'm adding a can of cream of chicken soup.
Stinky, stupid fly.
All right, let me have this. I'm gonna scoop this out. Do you want to scoop this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that butter?
No, this is cream of chicken soup. This fly, I am telling you, it's coming where the food is. There you go. Want to get that last bit? Tap it on the side. There you go. That's pretty good. Oh, there's a little bit right there. Tap it. All right, now can you stir it in? There you go. Stir, stir.
This stinky, stupid fly.
I know, nasty fly. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and just add my seasoning because it calls for 1 packet of it. I just kind of give my taco seasoning shaker a little shake and do about the equivalent of 2 tablespoons of seasoning. So I got the big thing from Costco.
Yeah, we love to make tortilla soup.
Yeah, this is one of Eliana's favorite meals, is chicken tortilla soup.
I love Chinese chicken too.
And she loves Chinese chicken.
But I don't really.
By the way, if you have an electric can opener and you are storing away cans, if there, for some reason, something happens to the power grid,
Yeah, I make.
you wouldn't be able to open any of your cans if they don't have the little pop tops on them. Like this one does not have a pop top. So you may want to think about investing in a few can openers that are just manual. Just food for thought. Food for you. This is a can of cream style corn. Doesn't matter what brand you get. Just whatever's cheapest. And we're going to open that up. And we're going to toss that into.
Give me the phone. I'm going to show them.
You're going to show them the corn? Oh, you want to show them the soup? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you open it?
There we go.
I'm going to scoop that.
All right. So there's my, there is my creamed corn. Dump that in. Stir it up. Yeah. You can use regular corn as well. But really the sweetness to the creamed corn suits the spice of the soup very nicely. So, yeah. I recommend the creamed corn.
Give me the phone and I'm going
As
to
your
sit
corn.
down. I'm going to sit down.
You're going to show them how the soup looks. Let's keep waiting. Let's add a couple more things, okay? Next, I'm going to add an entire jar of salsa. This is the mild chunky salsa from Aldi. You can use medium if you like medium. You can use hot if you like hot.
I even can mix
My kids eat this soup, so I use mild for them.
I use mild.
We're putting in the whole can. Let me run a little water in this. Get the rest of it.
This might taste really spicy.
Not really, because we use the mild. There we go. Got the rest of it out. I am going to keep that jar for storing stuff.
And we
I keep my
love
jars. You can't
tortilla
can
soup.
them per se, but you can put flour, you can put dry beans, you can put whatever in them. Oh, there goes your milk, honey. Careful. Oh, I just got milk splattered all over me. Here, let's move it over here. Okay. Now
By the
then,
way, I love
stir
tortilla
it in, stir it in. That saute is still on, cooking it from underneath. Stirring it, stirring it. Now we add about 4 cups of half and half. You may use fat-free half and half if you would like, but I do not recommend milk. You need a half and half for this. I will in a second. Where's your orange juice? Did you already drink it all? Oh, it's right over here. You want your orange juice? It's over
Look how mixing.
Okay. Oh, doesn't that look good? All right. So now this is what we're looking at in our pot. Stirring it. It's real creamy. I like a cream-based soup in the summertime. I don't know what it is, but I don't like, tomato soup is good for the winter, but tomato basil with cream and butter in it is good for the summer. There's just something about creamy soups that just taste better in the summertime. I don't know what it is. I know this fly. All right, about a teaspoon of cumin. You can get it from Aldi. There's the cumin. Okay. Now we're going to add our chicken.
We love tortilla soup.
Yeah, this is going to be about 6 chicken breasts. I have chicken tenders I had canned here.
Yeah.
And this is taco spiced chicken that I did back in October. So it actually already has like the taco seasoning in it. It's got a little bit of I basically made a ton of it when I made some back in October.
That is possible.
Always do the look smell. Always do the look smell test.
Always.
And it looks good. Smells good. It's going to, trust me, if your meat is bad, you will know. The minute you open it, you will know. It will hit you in the face. It's bad. And with the way that lids are being made these days, I have had some ball lids just release in the closet. I've checked the seals. I've done everything I'm supposed to. It's the same batch as something else.
It's the same batch.
I've had a couple of lids just release because things were being very quickly mass produced. And so the quality wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I've read about that in other canning groups. If that happens to you on some of your meat,
it's getting fuller.
It's not you.
This pot is getting fuller.
Okay, we're going to save that jar. Okay, can you stir the chicken in?
Yeah.
Ready to get a bigger spoon?
Yeah.
And we need a bigger spoon. Let's do this one. That's an InstaPot spoon. It came with. Oh, I thought that was a corn kernel. That was a little bit of what do you call it? What's it called? Cream chicken. All right. Pop the lid up on that. That's going to be a highly damaged lid from the way it's not releasing right now.
Yeah.
Not like it didn't seal, but as in I can't reuse it for anything. It's going to be all
two spoons.
Turned up on the sides.
Well, we got bigger.
This is good. This thing's on here tight. There it goes.
Stupid flies.
Yeah. You can see where I decimated that lid, so it's going right in the trash. These are chicken tenders that I got from Costco back in October.
My sister always
Look,
talks.
smell. It's fine. Look how, like, I put the whole chicken tender in, and it just
Smell it,
comes
Mama.
apart. It's basically like shredded chicken, which is what you want.
Smell
You want shredded chicken for your
Smell
soup.
it, Mama.
I know. Whoop! It just fell right in. It's okay. As it cooks, it'll also shred.
Smell it, Mama.
It smells so good, doesn't it? All right. We are at, according to my time, 16 minutes on making this soup. Not bad. You can use canned chicken if you have cans of chicken. You can use cans of chicken if you want to cut back on work. Shh! You don't have to yell. You can talk in a normal voice. Yeah. Tell them how good it is.
It is really good.
There you go. You don't have to yell. They can hear you just fine. Also, you can use rotisserie chicken if you want to. If you've picked a rotisserie chicken clean and you want to have something to do with that meat, you can use that meat. Like whatever. Just shredded chicken and about the equivalent of 6 breasts. So I'm assuming that's going to be about this much. I should have used that chicken broth.
Yeah,
Instead of using my box stuff, because this was water and now it's chicken broth. I'm going to dump that in. But I want to shred up my chicken, so there we go. Shred that.
It kind of looks
all I'm doing is literally pinching my fingers together and it is just shredding.
I know it.
So that is how tender the chicken comes out whenever you pressure can chicken. It goes from raw to shredded in an instant. There's no forks together trying to pick this stuff. It's fantastic for anything that calls for shredded chicken. Not so good for frying. You can't use canned chicken and bread it and fry it. It won't hold up.
See, this is a natural soup. I love tortilla soup.
Yep. All right, we're almost done. We are almost done. Oh yeah, that's a good amount of chicken in there.
I tried it.
We're almost filled to our fill line. We have just a little bit more to add and just a little bit more space.
And then
It's looking good.
And then we can eat it.
And now we put in our fresh cilantro.
Yeah.
I love some good fresh cilantro.
Yeah, we bought this from the store.
We did, because cilantro does not grow very well in the summertime. It
Here's
is more
my
of a
pig
wintertime
too.
plant, which I never knew that.
Here's my pig and
Yeah, so cilantro grows better in colder weather, even though they sell it in the summertime in the nurseries and like Lowe's and stuff. It's a wintertime herb. And I never could figure out why every time I bought cilantro, it died. Like it died immediately. And I was always like, what did I do wrong? But I bought it in, you know, April when it was still nice weather, planted it, and then it was dead in June when it got warm. Yes, darling.
Yes, Dad, you charge my iPad?
I believe it is charging. Where did I put it? Did I not charge it?
No.
Okay, well, I will charge it for you, darling. I thought I plugged that in. I may have, and then somebody else unplugged it. You know how things go in this house. Anytime there's a charged tablet around, somebody's going to grab it and run the battery down.
Yeah!
Yeah!
My brother always saves stuff.
Okay, let's see.
We have a giant water slide like this big. It is really big. Granny and Grandma, Mama would spend money to have it, and Mom Papa spent money for that water slide.
And it's super fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just went out on
But
it this
the
morning.
bouncy castle is not coming yet.
It's not here yet. We'll get that hopefully within the next week or so.
Mom Papa gave us for that money to buy that. Mommy, that is cool.
I will in a minute, darling. Hang on just a second. Let me finish getting this lunch ready. Just picking the cilantro off. You can add more fresh cilantro to your individual bowl after it's done. I just want to show you roughly how much I added. So this is roughly how much I added to this. And you don't need a ton of it. Just stir it in there like Eliana's doing. Stir it in.
See, it is getting really good. It smells good since it's cooked.
It does smell good, doesn't it? Careful not to slosh. You're sloshing everywhere. Keep it low in there. All right, now I have this InstaPot. I'm going to now turn this off because I don't want it on saute anymore. I don't want to burn the bottom. I'm going to now turn it to the soup and leave it on the 3 minutes on the soup setting. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. That's it. So it comes to pressure, and in 3 minutes you have it. And I'm going to pop the lid on. I'm going to make sure that my vent is closed, so you turn the dial away from you. If you're not real accustomed to an InstaPot, this is the steaming vent. So if you have it open, then the inside can't come to pressure. You just push it toward the back where there's a closing option. So you push it away from you until you can't push it anymore. And that locks the steam in, so it can come to pressure in there, which it only takes a couple of minutes to do so. And it only takes a couple of minutes to cook under pressure. And we'll be back after it comes to pressure. Okay, so our timer went off on our InstaPot, letting us know that the soup is done on the soup mode. And it didn't build up a whole lot of pressure in here within 3 minutes, so my little safety feature knob did not pop up. You always, though, when you are using an InstaPot, should turn the knob at the top to vent, just in case there's any steam left in there. The steam goes here instead of smacking you in the face when you take the lid off. So there's no steam coming out, so it's safe for me to lift off the lid, but I'm still gonna lift it away from our faces because there's still some steam. Not bad though, I mean, not any more than you have on your stovetop. So, how's it smell, baby?
Smells.
Oh, so very good. Oh, and it's nice and hot through and through. 3 minutes in the Instapot. Took about 2 minutes to come to pressure, so 5 minutes total, and your soup is ready. This is the last step I do. I get I like sharp cheese. You could use taco cheese, Mexican cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, Colby Jack cheese, like whatever cheese you like for your family, you can add that. But I usually add half a bag of cheese to the bowl itself. And then I reserve the rest for everybody to add on top of their individual bowls.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you want to stir it in? Let it melt down in there? Get it all stirred in. Don't just push it or it'll be a clump. There you go. Slow stir. There you go.
Don't slosh it.
Don't slosh it. Slow stir down in there. Yeah, good job.
We slosh it like this.
Here. Yeah. Very good. She's my kitchen helper. She likes to help with everything. Ooh, careful. Careful. All right. Oh, I already see where that's melting and getting stringy. You definitely don't want it to get stuck to the bottom though. So like, do make sure that it's stirred in well. And
Can I spin?
hang on just a second, darling. Let me stir them all the way down at the bottom of the pot. So I'm gonna stir and make sure it's not all getting stuck to the bottom of the pot because cheese is real bad about that. Yeah, I don't see any more clumps of cheese. It's stirred in. You can use the cheese soup, you know, that like Campbell sells, but I mean, it's loaded with like MSG and salt and stuff. So if I'm gonna put in cheese, I would rather use the bag of cheese, just a personal thing. And you can sprinkle it in, stir it in little bits at a time, whatever you want. Oh, it's hot, huh?
Yeah.
Careful.
But it tastes good.
Yeah. You ready for your bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get the other. Instapot comes with 2 cool little scooper spoons. One for stirring and one for scooping. Let's go ahead and put hers in a bowl. She is a broth person, so the more liquid, the merrier for her. What do you think? That look good?
Yeah.
Want a little cheese on top?
No.
No? Do you want to have some Fritos with it?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what we like usually is some Fritos or corn chips, whatever
Where's
brand.
your bowl?
We use Aldi.
Where's your bowl?
Well, I'll get one. I was getting your bowl first.
Get my bowl now.
Are all of our spoons in the dishwasher? Oh, wait, the dishwasher's on.
I love my tortilla soup.
She does. Let me show it to you. There it is. Finished piping hot bowl of chicken tortilla soup. It is delicious. It's fast. You're looking at about 20-minute meal from the time you start to the time you're putting it on the table, and it doesn't heat the kitchen up. I hope you enjoy it very much. If you want to jazz it up and have some bread with it or whatever, like I said, we like corn chips and a little extra cilantro on top and some cheese, and we're good to go. Enjoy your chicken tortilla soup. I'll see you in another video. Bye.